We're live? We're recording? Okay. Man on our back, episode 2, Bear Seasoning, your boy Jamal Kyle.
Robin Hood, aka. Today, we're gonna talk about some of our favorite things.
Favorites!
We're gonna make a little bit of stuffed salmon with some mashed potatoes and some sauteed peppers on the side.
Oh.
I hope any of you who tried the surf and turf, please let us know how that came out. My guy here is the one that's gonna take care of the salmon. Never tried to make it myself. So it'll be my first time, so I'm learning the
Stuffed salmon is blessed still. I had it once. I've never made it by myself, but yo, try new things. It's all about 2020, try new things, living life, stepping out of your shell. The first step that I'm gonna do is slicing my salmon here. I wanna get a good cut in the middle. Supposed to cut in the middle, right?
Yes.
Obviously.
Do you want to have more meat on the top or on the bottom?
So I'm gonna
split.
Preferably, I want to have more meat at the top. All right, so I'm gonna season my salmon with some black pepper. I'm not gonna put any salt on it because the stuffing inside of the salmon is already salty enough and high cholesterol. You want to keep your high cholesterol down. You see it? Yeah, I feel like we need a theme song.
A theme song?
Yeah, no, real talk though, real talk.
So,
because I feel like all the ill shows have ill theme songs, like Power. I'm an undercover liar. I lie under the covers.
Also, like even The Wire.
That's a dope
crazy theme song that changed.
Pokemon had an ill theme song.
Even Power Rangers had an ill theme song.
You gotta catch 'em all.
So yo, anybody want to make a beat for us? Anybody want to make a beat?
I know it's my destiny.
You already know Kyle's trying to get a deal, so Kyle's gonna rap it.
It's my best friend in the world we must never.
Yo. We got it. I feel you.
Yo, you not a Pokemon fan?
Once you season it, what's the next step after this?
I am going to cook down my spinach with the ingredients of the stuffing. As always, wash your hands.
A lie? Man hasn't washed his hands yet. Bear cooking, bear seasoning.
Hear him now.
He wants his hands yet.
He wants revenge.
This guy's talking. I was waiting, you know. I wasn't even gonna say it. I was gonna let it ride.
Just wanted to let it ride.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm gonna make sure before I.
No, listen to this guy. Now look at him though. You know where the soap is this time?
I know where the soap is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right here, brother. Nice try.
Yo, where's your olive oil?
Olive oil? Olive oil is over there. I'm gonna grab that for you in a second after I'm done washing my hands.
Funny you guys still. Take 2 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna shave it down.
So yo, speaking of favorites, what was your favorite thing when you first learned how to cook? When you first, very first learned how to start making real food, what was your favorite thing to cook? I mean, there's gotta be something, fam.
I'm gonna say salmon.
Salmon was your favorite thing to
Well, I mean, I didn't really what age are we talking? What age?
When you first learned to cook, when you first learned to get in the kitchen,
fend for yourself. Corned beef and rice. Okay. Corned beef and rice. That's the ultimate meal.
There we're talking.
No meal is better than corned meal and rice. Corned beef and rice. Yo, I was like a grown man when I found out that corned beef and rice was like a poor man's.
I was like in my 20s, mid-20s, you know, people are talking about that struggle food. I'm like, says who? Says who?
Are you stupid?
I'm like, yo, man, don't see the price of corned beef right now? That's not struggle food.
So amped with corned beef and rice.
Man, you wake up Sunday morning, that's cooking, you're like, okay.
Oh, you say morning?
Yeah, I have that in the morning. I have that at any point in time. You're
Excuse
joking.
me? Yo,
whatever.
I'm eating corned beef in the morning.
Yo, corned beef? I would have. So yo, I didn't eat eggs when I was a youth. I didn't eat eggs at all. So whenever my family would make eggs Sunday morning, I would always have corned beef instead.
Not a thing still.
I know, it was weird, but
not a thing still. Let's hear it. Actually no, because people eat it with what? Fried dumpling, no? I like?
Yeah.
So is that a morning thing? Am I wrong? Corned beef is a morning thing?
It is a morning thing. It's been a morning thing.
I never had it.
Alright.
I've had it in the morning. I'll take it in the morning, that's fine. Corned beef in the morning is great.
So I'm still waiting for the spinach to cook down a little bit more. So my spinach is cooked down enough that I can add my cream cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my garlic as well.
Don't cut yourself. Don't cut yourself. Don't cut yourself.
Yo, ladies like war wounds.
Not when the blood is in the food, man.
So my cream cheese has softened and is melted. I'm gonna go ahead and grate some mozzarella cheese. What's your favorite R&B song?
My favorite R&B song?
Watch, we're gonna expose Rob just now.
Here's this guy.
You know
what?
Toxic he is. He's gonna say Future.
Hear you, I don't even listen to that guy.
He's gonna say Future.
Nah, my favorite R&B song.
Hard to choose one by Future.
Honestly, I don't know who I would say still. I'd probably have to go with, honestly, I love Dangerously in Love by Beyonce, to be honest.
What?
Yo, I love that song, fam. I love the song.
Y'all heard this guy?
Hey, man, what's your favorite R&B song? Love I'm On?
Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You. It's a big song, isn't it? That's a Papa Man song still. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Get in touch with yourself, Rob.
That's fine.
Get in touch with your emotions.
Listen, my favorite song is I Love the Dough.
Get in touch.
I love the dough. I love the dough.
Get in touch with Rob.
I love the dough more than you know.
You need to get in touch with Rob.
Gotta let it show.
Yo, we need a fan.
I love the dough.
We need a fan in this piece, yo. Cause I'm sweating buckets. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some Parmesan cheese. Our last step is we're gonna throw in some breadcrumbs. Now that our stuffing has been prepped, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff our salmon here. You wanna make sure that you try to get everything in the back. Be gentle as possible. Obviously my hands are a little too rough. Not a gentleman. But I'm a gentleman. Tell me I don't have bars.
So you're gonna drop a next freestyle for the man then?
Yo, when we get to cooking, people start the rumbling. Started from nothing, now we up to something. Knife and fork, a fight for dumpling, while all you hate is mad and start the mumbling. Check. Chickens get stretched, cross the wrong road and get left. Bear stripes were official, bear strikes on her grizzle. Pretty initials, bear seasoning, but we're never on no BS, cause we the best. Trust. That's it, that's all I have.
We'll take that. Favorite TV show character?
Yeah.
One of my, honestly I have a lot, but one of my favorite TV show characters was Bodhi from The Wire.
Hey.
Bodhi was definitely one of, and it's ironic because I'm rewatching it right now, but Bodhi was one of my favorite TV show characters, period. Showed a lot of heart. He had a real principle. He was a good actor. He made me feel like that was really him in the role. Yeah, that would be my favorite. So, what's yours?
Fillmore.
The cartoon?
Fillmore is the hardest man. When he told the ting.
You played me for a sucker, Penny. I'm not going out like that. Not for you. Not anymore. Be at HQ first thing in the morning. Don't make me come get you. And one last thing, baby. That chicken was dry. Real dry.
Yo, Odyssey?
Fillmore's a don before dons, yo.
That was ahead of its time. That was ahead of its time.
Fillmore.
I don't know why when I first watched it the first time, I didn't even know it was, what's it called? Orlando Brown that was acting as Fillmore.
Was it really?
You didn't know that? That's Orlando Brown that acted. Now you're hearing the voice.
Now I'm hearing the voice.
Bro. That was around the same time I'm sure he was on Disney doing whatever else, Raven and all them things there. But yeah, yo, that was.
Fillmore's a hard ass, yo. More black representation of that. Actually, no, I lied, because he was a cop. Never mind, I take it back still.
He was a school cop.
He was a snitch, still, pretty much. Fillmore was a snitch.
That was bald at like 12, like.
Yeah, what's up with that? I'm actually looking at this. Fillmore was a snitch.
Now that you're taking it in. Say your favorite character. That's what he was on.
My favorite character was a snitch.
It's all good.
That hurts. So I went ahead and added some garlic butter to our pan here.
So how long would you say you cook each side?
I want to say you cook each side for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Each side?
Each side.
On medium, low?
Medium heat. My preference, I like my salmon a little charred, not burnt, but a little crispy. So that's why I say 8 to 10 minutes. If you prefer your salmon to be a little soft, 5 to 6 will be sufficient.
Who was the one TV character that honestly you just
cheesed me?
Yeah.
Ah man. Even that's a tough one to think about. What about yourself?
Honestly, I can't put my finger on one in particular person, but
Who was a real sus TV character? Shout it out. Krillin. Krillin cheeses me. Krillin cheeses me.
Krillin was a very, very trash character.
Krillin's the type of man like has no game, follows to the club, but still gets all the play because you're best friends with the man though.
And you're best friends with like the top man in the city by association.
Holy
Krillin was only in the cut by association.
No play. Don't be a Krillin, yo. Be killing. That was weak still.
That was super weak. Well, honestly, I'd say one of my least favorite TV characters is probably also from The Wire. I would have to say that I hated Sergeant Rawls. The one who Rawls was the one that was over Burrell. He was the one that was the white guy that was next to be chief commander.
No,
I hated that guy. I hated that guy.
Who was the one that got caught getting top in the office?
That was the mayor. Remember? He caught the mayor in the office. That was funny. Shout out to The Wire. The Wire is one of the best TV shows of all time. My favorite TV show of all time.
Top show.
For me, my top 3-4 shows, I'd say The Wire, Criminal Minds. I do love like shows about like criminal investigation and finding out details, the serial killers and Criminal Minds was my shit. I can't lie.
Criminal Minds.
Breaking Bad was also one of my favorite TV shows. Entourage as well was also one of my favorite TV shows.
Not gonna lie to you, I've never watched Breaking Bad before.
Breaking Bad is an excellent show. You're joking.
Don't at me.
Overrated.
Don't at me. Very overrated. Thank you. Someone said it.
You haven't watched it, so you can't say that yet, though.
Someone said it. It wasn't me.
Overrated.
It was a good show.
So I'm gonna wait until my salmon is hard on the bottom before I flip it, because you don't want to flip it and then it breaks apart. So now it'll be embarrassing because that's my only piece of salmon. We're not going back to the store to film again.
So when it comes to your mashed potatoes, you gotta make sure that you got your potatoes washed, ready to go in some water, soak in. They're clean, they're cut up. Cutting them up makes it easier to boil them when it's time to boil them. Then you gotta have a little bit of butter. You're gonna make a little bit of a garlic butter with the butter and the garlic. You're gonna add this into here and then you're gonna heat it up together. The onions, the green onions, are for the end. After it's all done, it's gonna be a little bit of garnish. And then we have some salt and pepper. And that's really all you need. Got the potatoes ready. Potatoes are nice and soft. They've been boiling with the water, with the little bit of oil and the garlic. So we're gonna go ahead, get our potatoes nice and strained. Okay. Leave a little bit of some of the water in there. Put it right back. We're gonna add in our butter, our melted butter that we had with the garlic. We're gonna add a little bit of milk at first. And then
Not too much milk,
don't worry, it's a lactose-free milk.
Hey.
Lactose-free milk. So you want to get the mashed potatoes nice and mashed. Then you want to add a little bit of salt and black pepper. You want your pepper grains a little bit finer, just because it's going to be in the mash. Same thing with your salt. And then keep on mixing. We're gonna add a little bit more milk. This is a half a cup here, so we're using probably 2/3 of the half a cup. And then the more you whip, the more you get a nice fluffy mashed potatoes.
Holy, look at this guy. Surprised he doesn't have forearms like Popeye, yo. All those young nights.
Look who's talking. Big old forearms over here. You know why?
I'm not gonna lie, I got Popeye forearms. It's because I eat my spinach.
Yeah. Spinach is what you're eating. So now that we got it nice and fluffy, we just add salt, pepper as desired. I like to use a little bit of like Parmesan and herbs. Add a little bit of extra flavor to the mash. Just as a little bit of seasoning. Add some of that.
Bear seasoning as always. Bear seasoning as always.
So now we've got a nice fluffy mashed potatoes ready to go. There's certain foods, certain things that I'm always gonna need when I'm in the kitchen. I'm sure you have the same.
Yeah, I'm not for me, I'm not a pre-packaged guy. I don't really do the pre-packaged like garlic powder. I use real garlic. Try to use real ingredients. Don't use the pre-packaged preservative stuff. So I use garlic. We use a lot of parsley.
Okay.
Red onions.
Parsley is actually something that I wasn't really on before.
So for me, when I'm making even chicken, I guess you can use parsley, seafood parsley.
Yeah.
Garlic. I use a lot of garlic for when I'm cooking seafood.
Garlic is really a key to a lot of things. For me, onions is one of those things. Always have to have in the crib.
Garlic, onion, and parsley base whenever I'm frying something.
Yep. Onions are a must-have in the kitchen. If you don't have onions, some people don't like eating onions like raw, and I get that because
just
onions
make sure you
are
have
strong.
some gum. That's it. You're Gucci.
Sometimes,
but do not speak to me after you've just had onions. I hate the man that come talk to heal you up.
After a sub with bare red onions, sandwich with bare red onions.
Hot, you know. Don't come talk to me with your hot dog water breath, man. I'm not entertaining that conversation. Put a trident in your mouth.
That's actually a must-have. If you're gonna be on the road for a long periods of time, you're gonna be at work talking to people, have some gum, have some mint. Look a common courtesy.
I'm a Listerine strips kind of guy, you feel me? Just
whatever you gotta do to stay fresh, my guy. That's all you gotta do. But when it comes to kitchen must-haves, onions is definitely one of mine. I'm also a guy that likes to use all-purpose seasoning instead of seasoning salt for some of the dishes that I make. I feel like it gives a little bit more flavor to the food.
Grace
Foods makes excellent seasoning. A lot of the seasoning that I do use.
I love their jerk seasoning. Shout out to Grace Foods and their jerk seasoning.
Their jerk marinade is excellent. Top notch for real. Also, depending on what I'm trying to make, like you said, a lot of no prepackaged stuff. So, for example, I like to make my own pasta sauce from scratch. So I don't buy, those brands that already have the sauce just ready to heat. I like to get the tomatoes from scratch, and then I'll add my seasonings, depending on what you're using. But the key to a lot of good bases and sauces is fresh ingredients, like the
always
fresh garlic.
Always go fresh.
Peppers, dicing your peppers if you're throwing that into your sauces and stuff like that. Using real onions instead of onion powder. A lot of these things are going to change the way you eat, rather than just using onion powder or things like that. So those are some of my go-tos that I gotta have when I'm in the kitchen. If I'm making chicken, I gotta have that Robin Wings IG honey. I gotta have that Robin Wings Southside sauce.
Sponsorship.
You gotta have that in the kitchen.
Get the plug in.
So
shout out to Robin Wings.
Shout out to Robin Wings.
Always.
Best wings in the GTA.
Southside sauce is my favorite barbecue sauce. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not just saying that because he's standing right beside me.
When you wanna get that sauce, come holla at us. We're gonna take some peppers. We got 3 different colored peppers in here. Feel free to choose whatever peppers you like. We're gonna add a little bit of veggie seasoning to the peppers as well to give it a little bit of flavor. And you can add seasoning to your peppers as you see fit. Get that nice and mixed in there, and then we're gonna add it to our pan. So ideally, what we want to do is we want to let these cook up for a couple minutes, right? Cook up for a couple minutes, get nice and sauteed, right? You can bring out a little bit of flavor out of them. Just do that, let it cook. Sometimes you can add a little bit of water if you want, just to get it a little bit softer in terms of changing the texture of it. So if you want to do that, definitely feel free to do that. Don't put the heat too high because you don't want to char or caramelize the onions too much. You really want to get a nice saute.
So yo, what do you put on your pizza? This is big, because if you say the wrong thing, I'm leaving this kitchen right now.
I don't care what you think.
What do you put on your pizza?
I am a man who I do eat pork. So I'm having pepperoni, sometimes extra cheese.
Run, belly.
Get out of here. I like pineapple on pizza. People who say pineapple doesn't belong on pizza are losers.
That's run, belly.
So I'll do pineapple sometimes.
Yo! Did this guy just say pepperoni and pineapple on the same pizza?
Yep. Absolutely.
Yo, who's signing off on this? You guys are signing off on this?
Nope.
Pepperoni and pineapple on the same pizza?
Yes, sir.
You guys are sociopaths.
So what? You can only have a pineapple when it's on a Hawaiian pizza?
Yes. It's the actually, you know what? I'm allowed the pepperoni and pineapple taste though, because now that I think about it,
Okay. So what is a must on your pizza?
Hot peppers.
Like banana peppers?
Yes.
Okay.
Hot peppers.
I've had them before. It's not an all the time thing, but.
Hot peppers, spinach.
Okay.
Some tomatoes maybe.
Saying you're a carnivore now.
Pardon me?
Or a herbivore, I meant to say.
This guy doesn't even know.
Say you're a herbivore now.
It's vores.
Say no more.
I don't even know the vores still.
Say you're not, no more poultry, no more fish, no more.
No. I'm just trying to switch it up, you know. Sometimes
I feel you.
Can't always be having the meat all the time. I know you're a meat guy still. You love the meats.
Pause.
I love the meats still.
Pause. You said it, not me. But nah, pizza's one of those things. I don't think, like, I can't get. I mean, I could get sick of pizza, but I have pizza every once in a while because you can change it up. You can have whatever you want on a pizza, really.
Your favorite kicks?
Honestly, my favorite kicks have to be 88 Cement 3s.
Big.
Those are literally like, I wear those from a comfort standpoint, from a look. I feel like the guy in those. I step out in those. It's like they're not too much, but you see those. You see the Nike Air on the back, not the Jordan sign on the back. You know, I'm official.
Steps on it and scuffs your toe. What are you doing? You fighting?
Honestly, sometimes you gotta just give a man like a shoulder, not about your shoes.
What if he's about it? What if he has Adidas shell toes on? Because you know
he's a criminal. You know he's a criminal. Or if he's wearing black Air Forces. Honestly, if he's wearing black Air Forces,
I'm gonna scrap you.
Honestly, I might have to just give him one of those and then just cut. So just swipe the feet and cut. Because you know he's
coming. Man on the road walking Adidas shell toes. Two things are gonna happen. He's either gonna try to break dance, battle you, or he's jamming you.
One of the two.
Be prepared for either or. You better have a sick windmill or a top 5 speed like you say, Bolt. Because mans will jam you and they're Adidas shell toes. Don't trust no man that wears Adidas shell toes.
In 2020, no, absolutely not.
He's jamming you for sure.
So yo, what are your favorite shoes?
Bread Force. That's a classic shoe. That to me with the gray and the, what color is that? It's not red.
It is red, but it's like it's the material that they use on that part of the red.
Oh, with the suede, it's just, oh man.
I got a pair of Bread Force too.
Jordan, hit us up.
Right?
Some kicks. I mean, we don't show our feet. Don't even zoom down because the socks might have a hole in them. But hit us up.
Yo, we'll do the full body if we can get a sneaker sponsorship.
Yo, I wear my shoes on my hands if you guys want to.
We'll mop the kitchen. Don't even worry. Kicks, send the sponsors. We're good.
I'll use the shoes as oven mitts and pull it out with the kicks on my hands just to give you guys some promotion. Hit us up, man. So on our left here we have our pan-seared salmon, stuffed salmon. On the right we have our oven-baked stuffed salmon. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to dig in. Thank you for joining us again. Bear Season episode 2. Boy Jamal Kyle.
Boy Rob.
Shout out to north side of the map for the drip. Appreciate it as always.
Myself, shout out to Hybrid Garb. Always appreciate the drip. You feel me?
I'm about to beat this because this is looking good.
Yeah, this is looking excellent.
This is looking good.
So, if you are gonna try out this recipe or any of the other recipes that we've shown, let us know. Don't forget, like, subscribe, tell your mom, your uncle,
hit us up,
auntie.
Hit us up on IG at Bear Seasoning. Hit us up on Twitter at Bear Seasoning. Throw some suggestions. Let us know what you want to see us make.
Some people have already let us know what they want, so we're gonna try out some of those things real soon. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support.
To all the men that's been hitting us up, wanting to come through, we got y'all. Don't worry. Soon.
We're gonna make it all happen. But until next time, once again, appreciate you as always. From us at Bear Seasoning.
Yo, where's my fork, fam? I'm about to crush this.